Hi guys, are you ready to learn some English? Let's go. Today we have an intermediate English story, the story of George Washington, the man who said no to being king and changed the world. Let's meet the farmer, fighter, and president who made America possible. Young George. George Washington was born in 1732 in Virginia. He was a tall, quiet boy who loved the outdoors. He didn't have a lot of money, and he never chopped down that cherry tree. That's just a myth. Ambitious teenager. As a teenager, George worked hard. He wanted to be a soldier and a leader. He studied maps, took notes, and dreamed big. The surveyor. Before becoming famous, George worked as a surveyor. He measured land and drew maps. He explored forests, rivers, and mountains. He learned about the land and about people. Young soldier. In his early 20s, George became a soldier. He fought in the French and Indian War. He made mistakes, but he learned fast. Taxes. After the war, Britain began taxing the American colonies. People were angry and cried, "No taxation without representation." George didn't like it either. Tension was rising and trouble was coming. The Revolutionary War. In 1775, the colonies went to war with Britain. George Washington was chosen to lead the army. He had no experience leading a full army, but he still said yes. A cold, hard fight. The war was long, cold, and full of problems. George's army had little food, bad shoes, and almost no money. But George didn't give up, and neither did his men. A surprise attack. In 1776, on a snowy Christmas night, George led a surprise attack in Trenton, New Jersey. His army crossed a frozen river and won. It gave America new hope. The turning point. With help from France, George's army grew stronger. They trained harder, fought smarter, and believed in victory. By 1781, they trapped the British in Yorktown. Victory. The British army surrendered. The war was over. America was free. George became a hero, but he had a surprise for everyone. The man who said no. After the war, people wanted George to be king, but George said no. He wanted a democracy, not a monarchy. So he went back to his farm, quiet and humble. First president. In 1789, America elected George Washington as the first president. He didn't want power, but he said yes because the country needed him. He served for 8 years. Lessons learned. Here's what we can learn from George Washington's life. To think big, work hard, stay strong, and stay humble. And you don't need to wear a crown to make history. You just need courage, character, and the will to say yes when it matters. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.